Welcome, guys, to your dose of Crimson Reality. This is Red Pilled Robo. Today, I want to talk about how young men are leaving society. Young men are leaving behind dating, marriage, traditional jobs, and socially isolating themselves, retreating into video games, time at home, and part-time jobs. To replace them, women have been pushing into many jobs the men wouldn't take or couldn't get. Did you know something like 70% of management positions in the United States are held by women? Man, no wonder these jobs are so mismanaged and unbearable. See, as far as I can remember working the past 13 years, every single one of my managers except one has been a woman. This was working in sales, retail, fast food, customer service, and blue-collar jobs. And let me tell you, these managers were almost all terrible. But is that the only reason why young men are dropping out? Is it simply they're being outcompeted or replaced? What do you think? Tell me below in the comments. I'm going to say no. You see, so many writers who have reported on this topic always try to portray the men as if they are inadequate somehow. I don't think it's that these young men are inadequate. I think it's society that is inadequate for young men. It would be one thing to throw women into the workforce and create the expectation that men and women each work and provide for themselves. It's another thing to do so, and then shame men for not meeting traditional roles or accomplishments. Seriously, how can you double the workforce, create barely any new jobs, and expect men to meet the same metrics? See, contrary to popular belief, jobs and money aren't natural resources that anyone can pull out of the ground or dig up in a mine. Jobs and money are all owned and created at the demand of the government, banks, or corporations. They don't have to offer any jobs or give you any money if they don't want to. And see, problem is, they don't. But you are required to have a job, make money, and pay taxes if you don't want to be a corpse. It's ridiculous. If our government wanted to, if it gave a damn, it could literally print money and place it directly into the hand of young men. Now, of course, that would cause inflation, the boogeyman. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that men would possess a more fair slice of the total pie. See, that's what this is really about. Don't be fooled for a second that the economy is just in a rough spot or whatever excuse they make up. No. We have the resources and ability to give every man in this country a house and enough to provide for his own family. Did you know we have enough vacant real estate to give every homeless person in America 5 houses? Yeah, pretty crazy, right? The issue is some greedy motherfuckers are holding it all hostage for the purpose of enriching themselves. And that's the secret they don't want you to know. This isn't simple mismanagement. This is intentional impoverishment. However, I can't really get into the details on YouTube. They're not big fans of the truth, you see. So what about the social side to this? Young men feel very neglected and ostracized by their society, especially by women their age. It's not bad enough young men make little money, working as slaves for the system. They have to be belittled and emasculated for it too. Do you think I'm going to work my ass off at a crappy job just to be ridiculed for doing so? Absolutely not. So what then? Where do these young men go? What do they do? Unfortunately, there's not many places these men can go. Society makes sure there's almost nowhere to go. They can't have their slaves escaping. So young men are leaving in small areas of their life where they still have a choice. It looks like no dating, no marriage, avoiding women at work, withdrawing from social media, dodging social trends, staying in, playing video games, and working more chill part-time jobs. After all, if you're never going to win, why even play the game? See, this isn't being defeated or pessimistic. This is being smart. Only a total dumbass would spend his money, time, and energy playing a game he can't possibly win, while everyone watching is booing him. Young men are walking away, and I must say, I'm so proud of you guys. Keep it up. One day when things do change, we'll be remembered as the men who stood up to tyranny and stood for what was right. It's an honor really to be one of these young men. I hope you can see it that way too. Thank you guys for watching. Stay awake. This has been Red Pilled Robo. I'm shutting down. Until next time.